Most people overcomplicate wealth. They think it requires secret knowledge, a stroke of luck, or a winning lottery ticket. But in reality, the path to building massive wealth often comes down to simple, repeatable principles, applied with discipline over time. And at the core of that journey is what we call the three-step money rule, a framework that the wealthy follow, whether they realize it or not. It's not just about saving more or working harder. It's about learning how to control, grow, and multiply your money with purpose. Whether you're just starting your financial journey or looking to unlock that next level of success, this rule breaks it all down. Let's dive into it. Step 1. Keep more than you spend. This sounds obvious, but it's where most people fail. The first rule of wealth is to create a surplus. If you spend everything you make, you'll never have anything left to invest, no matter how much you earn. You might make $100,000 a year, but if you spend $100,000 a year, you're broke, just with nicer things. Wealthy people understand that income is not wealth, surplus is. That means keeping a gap between what you earn and what you spend, and then capturing that gap for productive use. This doesn't mean living a life of deprivation. It means living below your means now so you can live far above them later. How to keep more? Track every dollar. Know where your money goes so you can redirect it. Cut mindless expenses. Not what brings joy, but what adds no value. Automate saving. Set up auto transfers so money moves to a separate wealth account before you can spend it. This step is the foundation. Without a surplus, there's no seed for compounding and no capital for investment. Step 2. Grow what you keep. Once you have money left over, what you do with it makes all the difference. Most people park their money in low-yield savings accounts or spend it on things that depreciate. The wealthy take their surplus and grow it deliberately. This means investing in appreciating assets, real estate, stocks, private equity, or businesses. Reinvesting returns. Instead of spending gains, they reinvest to grow even faster. Learning as an investment. Books, mentors, and courses that sharpen decision-making and earning potential. Growing your money isn't just about picking the right stock. It's about learning how to make your money work for you, instead of working for your money forever. The key? Return on investment plus consistency plus time equals wealth. Step 3. Multiply through systems and scale. This is where most people stop. They save a little, invest a little, and hope for the best. But the wealthy go one step further. They multiply. They take the money they've grown and look for ways to scale it exponentially. Multiplication is about leverage, and leverage comes in different forms: business ownership, scaling products, services, or digital assets that sell without trading time for money. Real estate portfolios, properties that appreciate and generate monthly income. Content and intellectual property, books, courses, videos, things that sell 24/7. People and systems, teams, automation, and processes that allow them to earn more by doing less. At this stage, the wealthy stop thinking in terms of more hours and start thinking in terms of systems that grow on their own. Ask yourself, how can I create something once that pays me repeatedly? What systems can I build so I don't have to be involved every day? How can I scale my investments, brand, or business to reach more people? The goal isn't just to earn income, it's to build a wealth engine that runs with or without you. Real-world example. From paycheck to empire. Let's say someone earns $60,000 a year. By applying this three-step rule, keep, they reduce spending and keep $10,000 a year. Grow, they invest in index funds, averaging 8% returns. After 10 years, that's over $150,000. Multiply. They use that $150,000 to buy a duplex, then reinvest the cash flow to buy more. 10 years later, they own 4 or 5 properties producing passive income. That's not luck. That's a system. And it's accessible to anyone willing to stick to the process. Why this rule works? This three-step rule is powerful because it does 3 things most people never do. It creates a gap between earnings and spending. It puts capital to work, instead of sitting idle. It scales income beyond time, labor, and effort. It's not complicated. But it does require patience, consistency, and delayed gratification. 3 things our fast-paced world doesn't reward. But wealth isn't built in months. It's built in layers. You don't need a trust fund or a finance degree to build massive wealth. What you need is a system, and the discipline to follow it. The 3-step money rule is that system. Keep more than you spend, grow what you keep, multiply through systems, and scale. If you master these 3 steps, you won't just become financially stable, you'll become financially unshakable. Because wealth isn't just about how much you earn, it's about how well you build. There you have it, the 3-step money rule that the wealthy follow whether they realize it or not. Keep more than you spend. Grow what you keep. Multiply through systems and scale. It's simple, but not easy, and that's exactly why it works. If this video helped shift your mindset, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you never miss another strategy that builds real wealth. Drop a comment below. Which step are you focusing on right now? Keeping, growing, or multiplying? Thanks for watching, and remember, wealth isn't built overnight, but it is built by design. See you in the next one.